So in this question it is asking which of the following effects is caused by increase in temperature. So first option is increase in MOSFET current, option B is increase in BJT current IC, option C is decrease in MOSFET current IDS, and option D is decrease in BJT current IC. So in BJT the collector current IC, the equation for collector current IC is given as beta into IB plus 1 plus beta into ICO, where ICO is the reverse saturation current. ICO is the reverse saturation current. So in a BJT, the reverse saturation current doubles for every 10 degree rise in temperature. ICO will double for every 10 degree rise in temperature. This is very important formula. ICO will double for every 10 degree rise in temperature. Because as temperature increases, the covalent bonds between electrons and holes will break. So more minority carriers will generate. As temperature increases, bonds between electron and holes will break. Bonds will break. So more minority carriers will be generated. And these minority carriers will contribute to the reverse saturation current, the minority current. As temperature increases, more number of electrons and holes bonds will break, so more minority carriers generated. So the reverse saturation current will double. So this ICO will double. So this will cause the increase in the collector current. So first option is this, increase in the BJT current. Also in MOSFET, as the temperature increases, the mobility of the minority carriers decreases. As the temperature increases, the mobility of the charge carrier reduces in FET. In FET, as temperature increases, the mobility of charge carriers will reduce. So the mobility is getting reduced of charge carriers. So this obviously means that the current of drain current will reduce, because the mobility is direct, because the drain current is proportional to mobility, and in FET as the temperature increases the mobility reduces. So that IDS, the drain current, reduces. So that in FET as the temperature increases, there is a decrease in MOSFET current. And because of this same reason, thermal runaway is also not possible in FET. Thermal runaway does not take place in FET. In FET, thermal runaway is not possible. What happens in BJT is that there is a cycle. In BJT, as the temperature increases, this will cause increase in minority carriers. So this will cause increase in collector current IC. The collector current will increase. In BJT, as the temperature increases, ICO increases, so the collector current increases. So the collector current increases, the power dissipation across the collector junction increases. The power dissipation across the collector current increases, because the collector current is increasing, so the power dissipation across the collector junction increases. So if the power dissipation across collector is increasing, so obviously the temperature will increase. So this forms a cycle. That temperature increases, the number of minority carriers increases, the collector current increases, the power dissipation across collector junction increases. So this again increases the temperature. So as a result of this, the temperature increases very heavily, and a small increase in the temperature damages the BJT. A small increase in temperature damages the BJT, because there is a small increase in temperature which will increase minority carriers, which will increase collector current, which will increase power dissipation, which will again increase the temperature. So a small increase in temperature leads to a cycle of a thermal runaway which damages the BJT. So in BJT, thermal runaway takes place. Whereas in FET, as the temperature increases, the mobility decreases, which reduces the drain current. So thermal runaway is not possible in FET, whereas in BJT the thermal runaway takes place. So the correct options are option B and option C, that increase in temperature increases the BJT current but decreases the MOSFET current, IDS. So thank you, please like and share the video and subscribe the channel, and if you have any doubt or if you have any feedback, then please comment in the comment box.